Welcome to Nini's Nest for a story on Wonderful Wednesday. I'm going to be reading the book by Eric Carle titled The Very Clumsy Click Beetle. If you haven't heard of Eric Carle, you must go to the library and check out some books by him. He has so many wonderful books, and today the one that I'm reading is a special one to me. There's the Click Beetle. Let's look at the title page. Because on the title page, we see several click beetles. Some are up in the air, and you see lines in the illustration that make them look like they're moving. Eric Carle is the author. The title is The Very Clumsy Click Beetle. One fine morning, a young click beetle decided to go for a walk. At noon, it climbed up and down a flower. In the afternoon, it rummaged through a pile of pebbles. In the evening, it crawled among the tall blades of grass. All the way to the tip top of that one. And when it turned night, the young click beetle crept up a tree. After a while, it got tired and fell to the ground. It landed on its back. The young click beetle tried very hard to turn over onto its feet, but it couldn't. "Help!" it cried. All along, there was a very wise old click beetle had been watching the young click beetle. "Tomorrow morning, I will teach you how to click and flip through the air and land on your feet," said the wise old click beetle. "In the meantime, you may as well go to sleep. Good night." The next morning, the wise old click beetle said, "Look at me, this is how it is done." First it turned onto its back, and then with a loud click, it flipped through the air and landed on its feet. "Now you try it," said the wise old beetle. "Thank you, that looks easy," replied the young click beetle. Just then, an earthworm stuck his head up out of the ground. "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then, a turtle ambled by. "Better luck next time," said the turtle. "Keep on trying." "Look at me," said the young click beetle. And with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then, a snail slithered by. "Don't worry," said the snail. "You'll get there." "Look at me," said the young click beetle, and with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. "How very clumsy of me," said the young click beetle. Just then, a mouse scurried by. "You need a little more practice," said the mouse. "Look at me," said the young click beetle, and with a loud click, it flipped through the air, but it landed on its back. Just then, oh, what was this? The young click beetle had never seen anything so big. It could not move. It was scared. Wow, look how big that boy looks. "Quick, click and flip," cried the wise old click beetle who was watching. And the young click beetle clicked and flipped through the air, but this time It did 3 graceful somersaults. 1, 2, 3. And it landed on its feet. "Look at you," shouted the wise old click beetle. "You have done it." And that's the end. First, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about important things you can learn when you're reading a book like this. It's, of course, a fun story, and you can learn things about the words. For instance, click and flip and land. Those are words that have action. And so I wanted to show you a couple of other action words, like climbed. The beetle climbed. And it rummaged through a pile of pebbles. Rummaged. Maybe you've rummaged through your drawer to find a pair of socks. It's an action word. Crawled. When you were a baby, you crawled a lot. And then he crept up a tree. That's an action word. Crept. Okay, let's keep going. There's a few more I can point out. Look. Look is an action word. In this couple of pages, we see the word click and flip a lot. Those are action words. And then the turtle ambled by. That means it walked slowly. Ambled is a new word for you, maybe. You could use that and impress your mom and dad today. The turtle ambled. Walked slowly is what that means. And then the snail slithered by. I like that word, slithered. An action word. And we also have the word for the mouse. It scurried by. So it means walking very quickly. And then I think we'll stop with the action words there. You get the idea. It's good to look for different kinds of words in stories. And then I also wanted to go back and point out one other thing. When the beetle was having so much trouble learning how to click and flip and land on its feet, there were people, not people, excuse me, an earthworm is not a people. The earthworm was the first one to encourage him. It looked, excuse me. Well, maybe it wasn't. Keep on trying. It was the turtle who said the first words of encouragement. He said, keep on trying. And he said, better luck next time. Those are some words you could use to encourage your friends. Keep on trying. Better luck next time. Here's another one. Don't worry, said the snail. You'll get there. You'll be able to do it, was what he was saying. And then the mouse said, you just need a little more practice. So when you have a friend who's trying to learn how to hit a ball with a baseball bat, or maybe learn how to play football, or a little other things that you do with cooking, maybe learning to cook, your mom, you could even encourage her. Just keep trying. Just keep trying. This book is so fun to watch and look at. So many beautiful illustrations, but you also learn a lesson, how to encourage others, and you learn some action words. So if you like this story, come back and see it again. All you have to do is subscribe to my channel, Nene's Nest. Hit the bell so that you can sign your notifications so that you see all the stories that I read and come back and read them again and again. Have a great Wednesday.